But all right, let's get into it in case you missed it. Now, we kick off all the time with COVID and sports. Not much going on, but college football been having a little bit of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And they've been playing, and people been telling them about having these kids together. And now they learn the hard way. The University of Florida just canceled a lot of their collegiate programs because of 6 players on the football team contracting COVID.
Yeah, they also had 31 lacrosse players and 15 baseball players, so they're done. They're done.
Right.
A lot of sports, man.
And then the University of Maryland, they were having some issues with COVID as well. And now the Power 5, the top division, they won't enclose to the public how many people or how many students are contracting COVID. Like they're trying to keep it under wraps and shit.
Yeah, sounds smart.
But the students that's at the campuses are going online and saying like what's going on at the campuses, like in regards to the COVID and shit. So like they still trying to have these sports, but kids are actively getting COVID. Like and this shit is crazy. Where everybody told they stupid ass not to do, having all these.
What was we using in college where we could go on and everybody had it? It was like Backpage or something?
Blackboard.
Blackboard.
Yeah, Backpage.
Who said Backpage, bro?
Can't be on Craigslist on the Backpage. Can't be looking for wet work.
I just know it was something that like everybody, Blackboard. Like all colleges were using it too.
Blackboard. Blackboard.
I mean, Backpage was popular during that time as well. But
I just feel like it was a different streaming that like all colleges was using, or maybe I just follow different colleges on Twitter or something.
It probably was using that shit, but that's not the.
When it comes to COVID and sports,
spicy in here early.
When it comes to COVID and sports, it's not much going on, but we do have these colleges facing issues with COVID. Eddie, first question out the gate. How should the colleges be handling these new COVID incidents in regards to sports, collegiate sports? Because again, they thought that if not having the major student body there, they can stop it. But you got all these collegiate programs, which is mainly the fucking student body, and it's the same thing. So, and they having these issues because of it.
I mean, short answer, you shouldn't have had sports. You shouldn't have brought the kids over. Kids are going to be kids. They're going to party, right? No matter what. That we've been there. I mean, we're not that far removed from college, even though we're all a little bit older now. But we remember what it was like. If we went to school on a dry campus. Did any of us was any of us ever sober while we were there on the weekends, guys?
Definitely not.
Exactly.
Definitely.
So again, kids are always going to find a way.
Yeah, rock out.
Yo, throw the clip in there that you sent niggas the other day. The dude like putting in his backpack.
Yeah,
with the clink.
Because that's real.
It is real. But I mean, at the end of the day, these kids are just gonna. It's not just like their college, right? It's like there are other colleges that are there. So it's like maybe the University of Alabama is following their rules, but the surrounding colleges probably aren't. So of course they're gonna go find other schools. Of course they're gonna find girls. I mean, it mostly comes down to girls or the opposite sex, obviously, and you want to go to a frat party or whatever. Kids are going to be kids, going to do whatever the hell they want. So there's no controlling it. You could just, maybe not have collegiate sports.
And I didn't even think about it like that because, again, a lot of these colleges do. If you think of like Duke and North Carolina, all them, they all in the same neighborhood.
Yeah, they're 5 minutes away from each other.
So it's like, I'm pretty sure a lot of these other colleges like that. So, okay, you got your collegiate players from this college. But if everybody from down the street, we come together, it's lit. Like
the community college got the juice now.
it's fucking lit. So I don't know, college, y'all fucking up. And then again, the Power 5 is trying to keep their positive test information
under
wraps.
Yeah,
because
nobody knowing.
Yeah, because if the powers that be that and they get out the exact number,
they might coming in.
Yeah,
you guys,
doors, bro.
Did you hear that the president of Nebraska getting caught on the hot mic today or no?
No, what happened?
So the Big Ten also is going through like not opening and like not wanting to play. So supposedly the rumors that are coming out are Michigan is the only team that's like holding it all back or whatever. And the president of the University of Nebraska got caught on the mic saying, "We're getting ready to announce that there's going to be Huskies football this season." I don't think he knew that the mic was on, but he was like talking to somebody else on the side.
Right.
So it looks like the Big Ten's going to get on their way, and I think Michigan's not going to play. But I mean, all these guys are looking really, really, really bad. And again, we've talked about this before. These kids with the heart conditions that could happen after COVID. What happens when one of these kids can't finish their career because it's all about the money that they want to make from their alumni or the revenue that they make from the concessions or whatever it might be.
But the college don't care once they get out of college. If they can
unless they give money back,
right?
Then they care.
Obviously, the people that's running college that's making money, you know, they benefit from it, but also the players do too. Because remember, we talked about the players that kind of rise their stock and make it to the league. Those players that that's stuck in the bubble, that's on the cusp of being undrafted, 7th round, or just trying to move up.
Right.
It sucks because they're not getting nothing for it right now. But the goal is to play and hopefully land with an NFL team. That's
keyword, John. Keyword. Hopefully.
That's true.
I'm gonna take this risk, and again, people do that. You take risks to reap rewards, but it's a crazy time right now. But that's pretty much it for COVID and sports. Next up, we got your boy, John. What happened? I missed something?
No, I was gonna say because also it's not COVID and sports, but we could probably talk more about it when we go to cover MLB. MLB approved of a bubble, a neutral site.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. I got that.
Yeah.
I got that. We're there. Yeah.
Finally.
That counts as COVID? Nah.
Yeah, that counts.
Counts as COVID. Yeah.
Counts
as COVID.
I want to do the MLB recap, but yeah, they approved. It's like I think like 2 places in California.
And then the World Series will be played in Arlington. And that's going to happen October 20th through the 28th if it's necessary. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah,
that's dope.
So cool. Like right before I guess the playoff push in the NFL, and then also World Series baseball. It's going to be amazing.
I mean, well, we're going to get back to baseball, but we got to cover your boy first, John. Conor McGregor is in some trouble.
John, that's your boy, right?
That's Johnny's guy.
Innocent to proven guilty.
So, John, explain to the people exactly what's going on.
John's out of alley.
Conor got charged. He was arrested in France, I believe. And he was charged with attempted rape and indecent exposure. I was about to say a whole nother word. The movie Indecent Proposal popped in my head.
He's like, though. Look at my dick. Will you marry me?
And that works though. Indecent Proposal.
Where kind of open his legs and shit.
I don't know why that movie popped up in my head, but allegedly, according to a witness,
Johnny pictured Conor McGregor opening his legs and shit.
Whoa.
From the article I read, supposedly a witness said that they seen the woman happens to be married as well. Also, the woman that
can't have that.
The one that I guess the accuser.
Yeah.
She was supposedly walking into a bathroom where allegedly Conor revealed himself.
Looky here, woman. Would you like to see my pee-pee?
Yeah.
Revealed himself and whatever else he was accused of happened in that instance, but
But could it been a situation? A lot of times when you go into the washroom, you start getting yourself ready before you get there, and
I don't know.
How you peace out before you actually get there.
Before you get into the public restroom, bro.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to get a benefit of the doubt. You know how when you get a crib, you on your way, you already adjusting it and getting ready.
That's your crib. You're in a public space. It's like the last 2 steps before the urinal that you start getting ready, bro. Last 2 steps before the urinal.
He feels at home wherever you go.
Okay.
Now, what you said earlier, DQ, about Conor?
Yeah, you gonna cut his apology promo real quick?
Yeah.
Do his apology promo?
Yeah. Do the apology promo.
Okay, give me a second.
You looking like Prince and shit with that shit tied around your neck.
Oh.
Don't be just go the ass I got in my ass got. That's trap. But let me explain. I was walking to the bathroom and I told the woman, would you like to see my pee-pee? And then she said,
Can't make yourself laugh during it. Come on.
it's hard to do because I'm doing shit on the fly.
All right, but he was in Paris. He showed the girls wee and now he in trouble. So.
He was in an island that's owned by France.
Oh, okay.
He was on his yacht. He went to the island. That's, I guess, on that island, that's where it took place.
Damn. Where was this woman's husband at?
Probably taking pictures with Connor right before, having to deal with him on the side, be like, "Hey, my wife went in there, man." You know.
Or when she came back, he like, "You saw Connor's dick? Let's get
what it look like." Yeah, Connor got some fans like John. John would be with the picture of Connor like this.
Hey yo.
Hey, that's
crazy.
John be like that, like,
hey, y'all crazy.
Hey yo.
If you want to know what we were doing, watch the video. Don't just listen to the audio.
So right now, it's all
at the end of the day, it's all alleged. So
alleged,
innocent till proven guilty, and
right. But in the court
but Connor has his history.
You know what I'm saying? Seeing how this article is basically trying to, like, well, the narrative is it was just a drunken misunderstanding.
Mm.
I don't know how the other one accuser feels, but that's how this article that I read is basically painting it.
Kind of heard something. She said something to him, and he thought she said, "Suck my dick," and she. He heard something else. So, hey, but in the court of public opinion, the shit's funny until it's not. So.
Yeah, exactly.
But we're gonna move on from that. We're gonna get into MLB, man. Season almost over. We at the tail end of shit, man.
Home stretch. How many games left, Ed?
Less than 20.
Less than 20. Yeah, I was gonna say like 17.
I think it's like 14, but yeah.
Yeah.
Some teams have less. Some teams have like 12 games.
Yeah, the Yankees play the Blue Jays like every fucking day for the next like 3 weeks. So that's why I think it's more.
I'll tell y'all, as someone who don't watch baseball, this has been the best season for me.
Because it's short and sweet.
It's short as hell. I love it. But for you guys who like dedicated baseball fans, we coming to the end. How does it feel to you guys knowing that we coming to the end of the baseball season? And it seemed like it just started, and we already at the end.
My honest opinion, I'm a little sad that's ending so soon because we got gypped out of it. And for a big fan like me, I'm usually at least 11 games a year.
Yeah.
And I mean, the one part that I don't like, but I do like, and I think all fans kind of do, we get to see how teams go like through the ups and downs of the season.
It's not fair.
In the Yankees, we've definitely seen that, but as of right now, they're resurging. They got some players back.
Yeah, Charlotte's back tonight and Stanton's back. Glaber's out of the lineup today, but hopefully
he's going to say,
I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see that Chicago, like both teams are.
Both Chicago's is coming.
They're doing good, like so.
Both.
That's real good. I mean, obviously the Dodgers are still like powerhouse of the league, but yeah.
That extra wild card's going to make the playoffs extra fun this year. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Really?
Like,
I
just
think
watching.
It's going to make the playoffs.
I feel like it's just going to be like you're going to see like these Cinderella story teams get there and then either take out a big team or get knocked out right away.
Well, like the A's or the Cubs or something.
Yeah, it's not like that,
But people love a good upset and shit. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what you saying, DQ?
It's bittersweet to me because like I be finding like Mets tickets hella cheap, and this year the Mets played the Yankees on my birthday, and I was looking forward to go at Citi Field and fuck all my plans pretty much.
Yeah, and DQ, congratulations.
Oh yeah,
Steve Cohen.
Right, Steve
Cohen.
Yeah,
he got it for less, and he got the Wilpons out. Right. So that's it.
And he bought an expensive ass statue apparently too. In his spare time.
gonna be amazing.
I'm gonna let all our fans know, just as a plug, while we still talking about the MLB right now. Next year on 9/11 is a Subway Series, man. So I'm excited about that.
Oh, that's dope.
Tickets I'm buying as soon as they come on sale, bro.
Hell yeah.
No, but
and I think it's in Shitty Field.
City Field.
That's not what I said.
No.
But DQ, with Stevie Cohen buying the Mets, what do you see for the future? You got some money coming, so that means they can possibly get some quality players in there.
Well, Francisco Lindor action.
Yeah, I see some quality players. Also, like, even though like the Mets are clearly the number 2 team in the city, I feel like the Mets can give players a better home, like, quote unquote, because I feel the atmosphere on the Yankees is a little more like a little free. You can be an individual sometimes.
Yeah, there's more pressure being a Yankee than there is being a Met, for sure.
I agree with you. I bet there's more freedom to grow your facial hair,
stuff like that.
Grow your shit out, live life, enjoy it, have fun.
Yeah.
The Yankees is way more serious.
The more like
Derek Jeter.
You're like the
he
more
lived his life.
Play at a cubicle for the Yankees.
Yeah,
right. Like a freelancer at playing for the Mets.
Yeah.
Yankees is white collar. You got to shave the face. You got to be clean cut.
You can grow a mustache. Okay. Yeah. You can grow like a little like what Drew's got going on, but that's the furthest.
Because like every time I see a player that was on the former team and then come to the Yankees, they always shave. Like,
well, I don't know if I know Johnny and Kev might remember.
Some people just don't like just having a mustache. It don't look right.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying, but they'll go from prior to being on the Yankees, beard, mustache, and then when they
long hair.
Yankees, it's just like clean face. Like buddy that used to be with Boston.
Johnny Damon.
Johnny Damon, yeah. Jesus.
Did it, and then as soon as he came to the Yankees, he looked like Raper face with the clean cut. Yeah,
he was a pussy lip nigga.
He had the rape face.
You said rape face. I was like, what'd you say? Yeah. I could see that.
So that's what I'm saying. Y'all the Yankees fans, so I don't know.
Like, yeah. No, you're right.
Yankees do stuff.
It's weird. You can still have like long hair, kind of. But you're right. It is more fun, I guess.
Yeah, I usually will see when people come to the Yankees, they completely
completely
clean face. Like Yankees tell them, like, okay, be a part of this thing, like the Army, shave that shit. Like,
yeah, it's kind of stupid actually. Now that I think about it, the whole league does it, and why do the Yankees still do that?
Buzz cut.
There's no names in the back of the jerseys because they feel like no one's in the league. Yes, that's the.
Well, that I understand. That I respect.
No name in the back of the jerseys that prove fact that they're not like they don't want. The idea is to have this be one team. No one's for the next.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
That I respect.
But like when you buy the jersey wise, it's still that it doesn't make any sense to me why their replica jerseys with the name on the back are more cheaper than the ones without it, and they're using more material. But that's just something weird.
Yeah. Well, it's good that way because, like, if you bought number 24 jersey in the 90s, like, you had Tino Martinez, then you were Robinson Cano, and I guess now you're Gary Sanchez. So it's like, the numbers do fluctuate. So it's like.
Now, anything
unless
crazy,
you become a legend.
Anything crazy going on in baseball right now other than us, coming into the tail end of the season?
They're staying away from fights. They're staying away from COVID. Games are being played.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the Dodgers are cheating.
Last week, the Braves put up 29 runs on the Marlins.
Oh, yeah, that was wild.
Yeah,
that was wild. I didn't watch the game, but I saw the highlights. Jesus Christ.
Seriously?
Yeah.
29 runs?
29-9.
God.
I wish they scored 30. It would have been cool. Like,
Yo, has that shit ever happened? That shit never happened.
Bro, I want the Yankees to break 20. I want the Yankees to break 20. They up 19-3 on the Blue Jays.
Yeah, they're almost there.
Damn.
Right now, I want them to break it.
The last Mets game I went to, they beat the Phillies. Was it 19-2? I think.
Oh, that was when you was like 4 or something?
No,
that was like 2 years ago.
That happened recently. Even John, we went to a Yankee game a few years ago, right? That they put up
it happens,
13 or 14?
Drew. Not often, but it happens.
The longest game was like 20-something runs that occurred. I think the Yankees are part of it.
Cool. Wow, I never seen it score like that.
Oh shit! The first game I played in like Little League baseball, we beat the team 20-0.
Yeah,
now,
mercy rule though.
Yeah, because we're coming up to the end of the baseball season, we got to figure out something to do special for the 5-5 as we cap off the regular season. So you guys think of
I got one.
The idea.
I got one.
We put a 5-5 in for the cap of the regular season in MLB. But next up on, in case you missed it, NBA, of course. The only one that just been doing right. We've been getting great games. We're in the Eastern Conference West. Yeah, Drew's in a good mood. We're in the Eastern Conference and will be soon Western Conference, right? When you watch, as we record this, we're now watching Clippers versus
Game one should be. Game one.
Clippers are up by 5 with 10 minutes in the second. So, now they're up by 3.
So it's Game 7, Clippers Nuggets. I told y'all Nuggets was gonna give people trouble.
You did. You did. On record saying it.
I couldn't. 8 right now, bro.
I said that.
I'm on a delay.
Before this shit started, I told them, yo, whoever them LA team they run into, they gonna get them trouble. And sure enough, they doing it because there's no real answer for Joker. I'm telling you, like, the boy can play.
He's really good.
I mean, the Joker is nice. Joker is nice. If he wins the Lakers, AD would. I mean, I don't know about AD.
Yeah,
AD against Joker right there.
Put Anthony Davis.
Joker would have some problems.
No, AD won't stop him. Now, AD will be better than whatever Clippers got going on, but they wouldn't even put. I don't think so. They probably wouldn't even put AD on him. They'll probably have JaVale McGee or Dwight Stickler because they wouldn't want AD to get in that foul trouble playing against the Joker.
Nah, that probably isn't good. That probably isn't good.
Bro, the problem
is he gets fouls, but he wouldn't. I don't think he'll put AD in foul trouble because he's more like the turnaround shoot. He'll lay up. He don't really dunk like that. So
right.
Bro, the problem
as long as AD stays disciplined, he's not jumping for every pump fake or shot fake.
Bro, the problem that either one of these teams is going to have coming out of this game is that LeBron and them boys had way too much preparation time for both of them teams, bro.
Do you think that's a positive or a negative, though?
I mean, sometimes it can be both.
Driven
team, it can be both.
You're right.
I think it is, bro.
Can't really be saying that.
They're going to have a little rust. They haven't played ball in a week.
So that's my thing. What I've learned already in this short little time. So similar to the Dev with your you love this baseball season because it's so shortened. I've loved this basketball season because it's so shortened. But what I've noticed with LeBron in the playoffs specifically, even in the bubble. So when they got there, the Lakers were pretty much just like, all right, we got this. Let's just lay it cool. And then you heard the narrative where people were like, oh, is this Lakers team that they continue to play like this, whatever. But obviously we watched LeBron turn it on.
Bro,
but what I've been noticing is that game 1, they just kind of
they come out.
All right, let's see how people are playing us. Let's see how we do this. Of course, it's frustrating to lose. You don't want to lose. I know I remember when Rondo started game 1 against the Rockets. LeBron yelled at his coach saying there's no space because there is no space when Rondo's on the court. Again, the way that the Rockets did play. So I feel like game 1, no matter what's going to be a feeler, it's not going to determine the Western Conference championships. I just feel like
I don't agree with that. If it's LA, bro, they coming out swinging.
And that's my thing.
They throwing haymakers all
People
games.
have given Lakers this narrative of we give people game 1 and then we cook it. First off, look who they've been playing against. And for 2, if they go up against Clippers, they not giving them no game 1.
They gotta work. Bro.
Yeah, they already know. They already know how they play. So I
was just giving him an excuse if the Lakers lose game 1.
The world's been doing that since they lost every game 1. They've been saying, "Oh, it's LeBron." And
But if you win the next 4, it's kind of like that narrative is kind of true.
And it gives you the narrative. It gives you the right to the narrative because they took out of that. But I don't think that's true because of level of competition. Because I bet you when they go up against the Clippers or if the Nuggets pull out the shit, because I'm not gonna cut the Nuggets out.
Yeah,
they not coming like that this time.
But you think about it. But you think about it. But if you think about it, the Nuggets, you probably gonna get that because everybody's been looking for the Clippers, Lakers for ever since the season started. The Nuggets really just came out like nobody is believing the Nuggets could be this good. Like except you.
I said that
Except you, Dev.
Maybe. I mean, I feel like I
but there's been this narrative of the Clippers, Lakers this whole season. Clippers, Lakers. If the Nuggets get by, like nobody expected the Nuggets to be in this position. It's going to be a fill-out game to see like where their heads at. Like it could be that. It could be that if the Nuggets if the Nuggets win this game. That
Lakers play the Clippers the most times in the bubble, so they already know how they play. It's not even a big difference.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying if it was the Nuggets,
to make it a full-out game, but they've been playing head-to-head with the Clippers all the entire time during the bubble. They won 4 times.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying right now.
And with that, that's why I don't think the Lakers would do that because if the Nuggets beat the Clippers, LA gonna be like, okay, everybody didn't slept on these niggas too long. Let's not be the ones that get caught.
Yeah, you're right.
Like,
you're right.
Yeah, we're not playing with them. Like we're not gonna give them a chance because everybody else, because the narrative is gonna be a LA Finals period. Everybody didn't slap on them. So LeBron them gonna be like, nah, okay, we didn't let them skate through far too long. We done gave them the competition. We done gave them the balls to think they can compete. Let's step on their necks if they meet them in the West.
Right.
But speaking of that, we ain't at the finals yet. We in the Eastern Conference though, finals. Now you got Miami and Boston. Miami just won. Drew, you being the Miami fan, do you really think Miami has what it takes to beat Boston?
Oh hell yeah! Heat and 6, bro. Heat and 6. I've been saying that. Well, I haven't been saying that. I like kind of. It's kind of a change since Toronto didn't let me down and shit. Toronto let me down. So this guy, man. my team, he is gonna be cooking. Toronto let me down, bro.
Come on.
Hell no.
Toronto's his secondary team, yo. He can root for the Heat and he can root for Toronto. He can root for the Heat and Toronto.
I don't give a fuck. The Heat is my team. So I just thought Toronto had this shit on lock. Like I thought Toronto was gonna be good and shit.
Right.
You better relax.
Now I pass it to you next, John, because you have Boston taking the East. I said, John, is your feeling still the same? And what do Boston need to do in order to get over this Miami Heat team? It's a great team.
Yep. It was a great game. It was a great game one. To keep playing the same way. They just got the Celtics was up. They gave up a lead.
Yeah.
So they got
to lock up.
They got to maintain their lead. They gave up a lead. They was up 12 points at one point in game one. It was up like 12. Could have been a little higher than that, but maintain the lead. That's the only thing I can say. It was a flaw for them. They played the game really well. They went to overtime, but maintained the lead.
They're both really good defensive teams. Like it could be a dog match, bro. They gain points, but I would not sleep on either team defensively. Like that would be the key to the series. Who played defense more? Like I believe that Heat got this wrapped up. Just like I say, Heat and 6 because they're the more hungrier team to me.
So you got Heat and 6, Drew. Johnny, how you got that Eastern Conference going?
I had the Celtics in 6, but after that game, they Celtics in 7.
DQ, how you got that going?
I got Celtics in 5.
Oh wow. So no more games for Miami.
I just did that because he
hates Drew. Yeah.
But I do got Celtics in 5 though. That game.
All right, Kev, how you see that series going?
I got Miami in 5.
What?
Okay.
Wow, that's something.
I fucks with that. Nah, you really said Miami.
Kev don't like Boston, so
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Miami in 7.
I'm gonna follow you. Yeah, I'm going Miami in 7. Now, how y'all?
If they gotta go to 7, they're gonna lose. That's why I said 5.
No, Drew, DQ got Boston.
So it's 4-2. Me and D-Shoes only
people.
That's what I'm saying. If they gotta go to Game 7, Boston's gonna win. So they gotta get them.
Now, in regards to the Clippers and Nuggets, John, who you got winning tonight?
Clippers.
Drew.
For what it is right now, I would say the Clippers, but
DQ.
They playing a little shaky right now, but I got faith in the Nuggets.
They playing shaky because you on a delay.
He's watching on. We won't say it.
Right. Kev, how you see this?
Could be owned by the mouse.
I got the Clippers, man. They up 8 right now. They playing well. So I got them.
Ed.
I'm gonna have to go with the Clippers. Yeah, I have no reason to believe that they're not gonna win, but I'm surprised it went 7. I'm surprised.
I was with the Clippers before the season started, but I just like the Nuggets. I just like the Nuggets. So I'm picking the Nuggets.
I fucks with you, Dad.
I'm picking the Nuggets.
It could go either way.
I'm picking Nuggets for the sleeper because, again, Nuggets, Clippers always go up, and then they let these kids just come back.
Yes, like the last 2 games, it was 6 consecutively 19 lead, and then game 5 it was a 16-point lead. All blew out, bro. Like I'm not sleeping.
Who knows? By the time we finish this podcast, we'll have a winner, so we'll probably be able to tell you guys who won.
Right, pretty much.
Yeah,
the way this thing goes.
All right, but before we leave NBA recap, I'm just touch on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now, as we all know, they were the favorites for the East.
Were.
They got cooked by Jimmy Buckets now, right?
Yep,
Jimmy Buckets.
Now, so Giannis on social media, he unfollowed the Bucks as well as the rest of the players.
How old is he?
Except for his brother. His brother's the only Bucks player that he still follows.
Well, you gotta follow your brother, so like you ain't gonna follow him and shit. You gonna be like, "What's up?"
So, DQ.
Yes.
What do you think?
Thanksgiving would be weird.
What do you think this says with Giannis and his future with the Bucks?
It says one thing clear, that he's a quitter and he is trash. Like, it's what he did.
Ooh.
Like I said,
Honest Slander podcast.
I'm not gonna say he trash, bro.
This is the moment when it's like when someone thinks they're extremely elite and nice, and they realize they ain't really that. That's what happens. Like you fall apart after you realize, oh, I'm not what I really think what people say I am. So it happens.
Bro, I'm
him unfollowing the team. Him unfollowing the team is extremely.
Because every week DQ slanders Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's because every week that's what happens.
Him unfollowing his team and his teammates is very immature, and like it shows the kind of his true character. Like, dude, you're not elite. What do you expect? People gave you that MVP because they're marketing you to be one of the best players in the league.
Here we go again with the marketing.
Bro.
I can almost guess what you're gonna say.
Can learn they won't be nice. I'm sorry.
That's not true. There's a lot of 6'11" bums, but
no. The
Dwight Howard.
You don't have to be 6'11", but when you're athletic, it's easy to pick up certain shit. And I think that's kind of what Giannis is. He does need to improve on this. If he can get that 15-footer down, he'll be unstoppable. Like if he get that 15-footer that right before the three, right inside, he will be unstoppable. But he moving big, that people found a way to stop it. As you can see, Miami ain't that big, but they figured out a way to neutralize him.
They threw a lot of bodies at him.
Yeah, so, and that's what it was.
It's weird to me, though, because didn't he say he doesn't want to go?
Yeah, he said.
He said he doesn't want to go.
And he's got 1 year left on his contract,
He had a meeting with the owner, and the owner told him he's willing to go within the over the luxury tax.
Yeah, to get them people. Right.
Mm-hmm. And now he did what he just did.
Nah, I think that happened first.
That happened before. That happened before.
Yeah.
So
that happened before.
Oh, okay. So he unfollowed everybody, and then he had the meeting.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was the other way around.
The front office got alerted, like this dude is about to leave. Let's do everything in our power to make him stay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The question is, did he follow back? now? Did he go back and refollow everybody? Like,
let's find out.
I don't know.
Might go search him.
I'm not going to search his damn Instagram. But John, what do you see the picture of Giannis in Milwaukee?
He's only following 8 people and none of them are the Bucks. Yeah, all of them are his brothers.
And he got a lot of them motherfuckers.
He's following his mother, his brothers, some artist named Ophil, and something Sincerely Mariah. I'm assuming that's his girlfriend's.
Probably his artist.
Also, his following.
Oh, we're not going to talk about
What up?
You know.
What up, Ed?
Speaking of bitches, we're talking NBA.
Speaking of bitches, who are bitches?
Yeah.
Who?
Well,
What are you talking about?
David House.
Daniel House. Oh,
Daniel House.
Daniel House.
Getting kicked out.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not mad at him. That's resourceful.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad, bro. Like
that's resourceful.
He got something clean. Like y'all supposed to not bring any COVID people in. What's better than a person that's giving the test out? You know
what I'm saying.
You know she getting all that.
Right.
What's wrong?
She's clean.
I mean,
she probably don't have COVID, but she might have
conflict of interest. But fuck all that.
She was working. Shorty was working at Disney.
Yeah, so she gives the test. She administers the COVID test.
So she. Wrong with that.
So she.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
The swab in his nose, and then he fixed.
From going into the room. So it was forbidden for them to go into the room. So basically, he snuck up anybody else. Them was forbidden.
I'm guessing
so
it's like where.
Basically, he owes her a bag, right? Because she lost a good job.
She still got a job.
She lost a job. He got kicked out the bubble. She's fine.
Yeah, she's fine. I don't think she got luck. Well, it's not.
She had a good night. She had a good night, and she's gonna have the rest of her career because she's gonna be known as the bubble bitch.
But they look at it as conflict of interest because she might cheat a test for him. Like,
I get it, yeah, but he was going home anyway.
Yeah, he
clearly
was.
the Rockets are gone.
So it's like that rule where the cheerleaders can't mess with the ball players. It's like that kind of rule.
That's what they say.
Said he was innocent. You know, he said he was innocent.
So what proof they got?
No, you're not innocent. You had that
look. They got both of them. They got both of them right in front of the room, not realizing there's a camera up there, and both of them eyes like white, looking in the camera. Like, oh shit!
Stupid ass.
He like, fuck it, I'm going home anyway.
Just like us in Berkeley, when we knew we got caught, somebody was at the door like 2 minutes.
Clink, 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 clink.
They ain't never catch me. All right, but that's NBA. We'll see what happens with the rest of the playoffs. We're gonna get into the NFL, man, because that's really why we're here. That's really,
and this is where I leave the podcast. Nice to meet you guys.
Why you leaving?
Fun. I don't want to talk the NFL. I don't want to talk
power rank.
I don't want to talk football.
Look, we talking football. This is your favorite time of the year, bro.
It used to be.
It was a bad game one.
All our real teams lost. If you want to be honest, everybody's here that's here. All our real teams lost.
Fact.
Drew, the Ravens won.
No, Drew, the Ravens won. So what are you talking about?
Drew's a real
Jets. Yeah, my other team, son. I'm a Jets fan just like you. Shut up.
So Drew, were you happy about the win, though?
Why are you?
I'm asking a genuine. This is a serious question.
No,
the Ravens.
The Ravens scraped the Browns. Like
the Jets lost. You can't celebrate the Ravens when they lost. The Jets lost. That's the
No, don't help him, John.
No, because Eddie is trying to.
How do you feel about the Ravens win?
Nah. I'm a fan of both teams. Like, stop trying to do that to me.
All right, so listen.
I'm sad inside.
Okay, week 1 of the NFL new season just started, and it was a good first week. Like John said,
for who?
For the NFL and for the casual fans. The fans of football, it was a good week.
It was a good week.
I think that was a shot at me. Was that a shot?
No.
It was a good week for DQ.
All right, cool. All right,
I'm just saying, for the people that like football, we're happy to have football back. Are we not?
All right. You be shooting at me, so I gotta make sure.
I shoot my shot straight. I would say Drew. Like, I ain't gonna sub, nigga. Fuck you, man. I'm gonna say Drew, nigga. But for us fans, us football football is back. Unfortunately, our team wasn't on the right side of the football games this week. So
cut this
except for
keep it short. Yeah, our teams definitely wasn't on the right side.
So the week kicked off Thursday night with the
I told
Chiefs.
you Big Ben was going to be cooking
versus the Texans. Now, before the game started, as we know, the players locked arms in solidarity and, in regards to social injustice.
They did unity, yeah. It was that's what the moment was for. It was for unity.
It was a moment to show that we all together. They got Black Lives Matters on the helmet.
Come on. I know you about to get into this, but did anybody catch, because all the Cowboy players stood up and only one player took a knee. Did y'all catch when the camera showed Jerry Jones' face? He had a funny look on his face.
Nah, I didn't see that. We're gonna have to go back and find that.
On his face with his thing. I was just laughing about it.
What player took a knee?
It was one player, but it was a player that he signed in the offseason. I forgot his name, but he said before, he said he was gonna when the season started. He said it.
Yeah, Jerry don't play that Trump loving ass.
Everybody on the Cowboys, they all stood up for the anthem except him. He was the only one who took a knee on the team.
So it's like a demonstration that we're locking arms and shit. They locked
arms. They locked arms. It was just funny when they showed him take the knee.
They
took the camera to Jerry Jones, and he just had a funny look on his face. Obviously, it could have been for any other reason, but you know how they try to do it. Right. It just looks funny.
To pick up from what Dev was trying to say, for me, what really pissed me off with that display of unity was the crowd's reaction, and I think that pissed everybody off because people were
actually,
that wasn't even during
game.
So
that's what we're talking about, the Chiefs game. But it was the fact that they wasn't even doing this during the anthem. They made it separate still, and it really shows the state of where the world is right now. Y'all don't even know why y'all booing. Y'all booing because they saying they stand together.
So, Kev, I don't want to discredit what you're saying at all, but I don't know how closely you guys were listening to that. But I was watching it I was sitting at home. I thought the game started at 7, and I was really upset when it started at 8:15.
No, I saw the end. I saw the end of them linked, and I just heard booing.
Yeah. So here's what happened. They called the players to the middle. The announcer went on, and again. Anybody that's going to try to debate me on this, please, if you have your DVRs, if you recorded it, if there's somebody in the world right now that can find this clip, Dev, if you can find this clip, please find it for me, because this is exactly what happened. I'm sitting there, I'm watching everyone get pretty quiet. You still hear a little woo, yeah, woo, 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 when the players are trying to meet. And the minute they lock arms and the announcer finishes saying what he's saying, somebody screams, Trump 2020. That's when the boos happen.
Oh.
So I don't know. Again, this is completely objective. I have no idea. Mm-hmm. I don't know if they were booing that guy.
Yeah.
Or because that guy, I heard him from my television. So I'm assuming it was a crowd of people going boo. Yeah. And then maybe a couple people, if it was us, if all 6 of us were at the game, they're like, why the fuck are we booing? They're like, oh, that motherfucker said Trump 2020. We'd be like, oh, yeah, boo. You know what I mean? So I don't know exactly why the booing continued. I'm sure it turned into something else. And again, this is another reason why we probably shouldn't have fans.
Yeah, and again, going back to
I don't feel like nothing's stopping them from fighting out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because if that was the case, what you saying, Ed, in most football games, maybe because people are happy to have football back, when that person said Trump 2020, and if everybody booed, in most football games, he would have got knocked out.
Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%. So, real crowd. Full crowd.
Real crowd, right. He would have got
crowd.
100.
Yeah, he would have got.
And also, I don't think we would have heard him.
Right, but I'm saying, in a case like that, if everybody's saying we're against him, and then the bars was open, concession stands were open, that the next move would have been clock, and then that person getting dragged out or the people getting dragged out. So it's
but then it would have been filmed, and it would have been like, look, this guy wearing a MAGA hat gets punched in the face for booing and for just using his First Amendment by saying Trump 2020, and then now that changes the narrative. And that's the thing. And I immediately went on NFL, Instagram, I guess. I went on their Instagram, and I watched like the boos. And I'm one of those, I don't know about you guys, but I can't turn off like when I see just terrible things in the world. I can't turn off, so I just will go and like depress myself in the comments and like just read the comments. And like the amount of people that were like supported, like, oh yeah, this is exactly why. Like, oh yeah, it's unity, so we're gonna like listen to the fans. They're booing. It's like, well, you guys didn't hear what happened pre the boos.
Yeah.
So like again, and like that's where that whole like obviously the NFL is not gonna have that guy screaming Trump 2020 when they post it on their Instagram. Yeah. They're just gonna do the PR move and be like, oh look, the unity, but we're not gonna cancel out the boos.
Right.
You can't cancel out the boos, right? Because then now you're gonna get the other side saying, well, they were booing. Why didn't you add that? But I'm saying, like, as a person who mostly sits in the middle when it comes politically, you weren't booing the unity thing. And also, this isn't a political thing. This is a human thing. This is humanity. These are Black, white, Latino players coming together as one to unify.
Well,
and if you're going to boo that, then
everything right now with the political election going, everything is a political thing. Everybody wants to be on the right side to pander to voters. But let's get into football. We had Chiefs and Texans. So Chiefs, again, kicking off the season like they finished it. Kicking on the Texans' ass and looking really good. Well, I mean, they whipped their ass.
Surprise, the Chiefs are a really good football team.
So,
now that's the reason why I was scared to take that bet with you, Ed, because she's my 2P.
Yeah, I know.
And again, what I was surprised about, and I expect him to play good, the running back from LSU.
Clyde Hilaire, actually. Hilaire. He took his dad's name and his stepdad's last name. His stepdad is his biological father is Edwards. His stepfather is Hilaire.
And also, he played well as David Johnson. Really good to see him out there like playing good. And
you know how well David Johnson played, right?
How well did he play?
That's how your week started in fantasy.
True.
Yeah.
And again, he was a part of the trash in the bag. That was the last episode.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
That was the
David Johnson definitely had a good game.
What do you have an 800 yard season and looking like
he might
on pace to do something.
He might get there. Yeah.
But I'm gonna skip it and talk about everybody's teams.
I don't want to do that.
Yes. So Eddie,
I really don't want
the Jets.
No.
Drew, the Jets.
Sorry.
What's going on with them? What's the verdict? Where are we at with this?
What you mean? Like
you start the season. You start your first 3 series 3-and-outs, right? You're ranked the 31st offense in total yards, so you're second to worst. You've allowed the most. You allowed 30. You're the 31st in rushing yards. You are tied for the most penalties, and your offense has only done better than the Washington defense, surprisingly. The Washington offense, surprisingly. The Bears, surprisingly. And the Giants, apparently. So we had total yards. We had a little bit more than the Giants, but, I mean, it didn't matter. The Giants looked like a better team either way. I think Adam Gase needs to go. I'm done with him.
What was my last week? By week 4?
He said by week 4. But again, it's like I don't want to make excuses for Sam. But I mean, what weapons have we given him? The only take backs. You know what? I'm going to talk positive first. You know what? I'm done. I'm done being negative. I think every Jet fan knows how frustrating it is to watch. Because we don't even watch football. You guys watch football. We don't watch football. We watch a team try to piece things together. But I will talk about the positives. Mekhi Becton looks like a really, really good left tackle. I think that's a guy that's going to be there for 10 years. I think that Marcus May looked really good, forced 2 fumbles there, got 2 sacks. That's it. I got no other positives.
Also, Jamal Adams looked good.
Yeah, that he plays for another team.
I know. That's right.
Yeah,
He doesn't play for us.
I know.
Yeah. But we got 2 first-round picks, and hopefully, I think we should potentially trade one of those first-round picks for a fucking weapon for Sam. That'd be really cool. Yeah. One more thing I'm going to mention. I just want to be on record saying it because I want to look back to this because I'm keeping my eye on this player. So the Jets were in prime position to draft a wide receiver early in the second round.
Who that? That Spanish dude, Julio Gonzalez. With the
so we traded out of that pick. I forgot who we traded to. I'm not going to look it up. It doesn't really matter. But 2 picks later was the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mm-hmm. The Pittsburgh Steelers drafted Chase Claypool. The Jets later on drafted.
That good ass pass last night.
The Jets later drafted Denzel Mims. So, and I haven't seen anything from Denzel yet. But our, weapon that we're holding on to did not touch the field because he was out with the second hamstring injury. So he hurt both hamstrings. And then you got this kid, Chase Claypool, who, again, is the 3rd or 4th option on a really, really good Pittsburgh Steelers team. Kind of ball out for his first debut, right? I mean, he had that toe tap.
That guy ended up having filthy, bro.
He had 47 reception yards, but the kid looks good, and I'm going to keep an eye on Denzel Mims and Chase Claypool for the rest of their careers. I'm going to link them like you would Roethlisberger, Manning, and Rivers. So I'm done talking about the Jets because I'm going
to. Before did Mims play?
No, he was out.
No,
he was out. He was hurt. Hammy. Did you not hear the double hammy?
Oh, not. I thought you were talking about because Le'Veon Bell's.
No, Le'Veon Bell's out with a hammy.
That's what I thought you were
Michael Piron was out. And I knew that game was fucking over, man. It was Blake. So Avery Williamson's not going to start. This is before the game. And then Blake Cashman goes down. So we had no linebackers. The Bills did nothing special. To me, they didn't look. And again, they didn't have to. So, the Bills are a good team. I'm not going to discredit the Bills at all. But they didn't have to do anything special. All you had to do was throw up the middle or run up the middle. And that's what they did. That big breakout play for John Brown, there was no middle linebacker to cover. So, of course, they were going to score easily.
Oh, and shout out to Dev. He'll be starting running back for the Jets next week.
Frank Gore?
Yeah.
I think they're saying it's going to be between LaMichael Piron and I know they named Frank Gore.
I heard you was getting the call, Dev. Not Dev, Ed. That you was
I better get the call to coach. I think I could do if I know what offensive play Adams Gase is going to call sitting on my couch. I'm pretty sure the rest of the NFL can do that, no problem.
Now, I heard about this receiver that the Jets got, some Spanish kid that's supposed to be young and up-and-coming. His name is he got 2 first names, like Julio, Juan, or some shit. They call him JJ, Aguilera, or some shit. I saw it in fantasy. They were talking about, he's a sleeper player. He's with the Jets receiver. Of course, y'all probably ain't heard of him because he probably ain't did shit.
Man, because they was desperate trying to tell you the sleeper on the Jets.
With Perryman, Crowder, and Hogan and Mims, I don't know where this random JJ guy's going to come out.
Yeah, it's some Spanish kid, receiver. JJ, you got Juan Julio.
We out here trying to find a freaking Victor Cruz for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean,
Drew,
Victor Cruz.
Drew, any takes on the Jets?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Before we move on to the Giants.
Well, Mims is on the IR officially, so.
I don't want to be depressed. Can I go to my Ravens?
We ain't going.
Oh my God! Way to prove my point, Drew.
Okay.
You just proved my point.
You are loyal, you son of a bitch.
You should be depressed. Can we talk about my Ravens? I don't want to be depressed and talk about my Jets. I want to talk about my Ravens.
That's like us being in science class, and then you want to talk about history. The class you got an A in, but you fell into science and shit.
Word.
But my history.
Kev, I agree with Kev.
I like them both, bro. I can switch.
Man, Drew, come on.
So talk about your Ravens.
Eddie said everything that is to say about this whack ass team, bro. Like, what am I gonna
like? I like them both. I can switch. All right.
Yo, Eddie talked about.
I'm not gonna violate. I'm not gonna violate. I was gonna say something wild. I'm not gonna do it.
I know, Eddie. You're pissed off at me, but it's how I feel.
Yeah, I should have signed him. I just looked at the bottom line. It said the 49ers signed Mohamed Sanu to a 1-year deal.
Mohamed Sanu is not going to be a difference maker on our team, man. Let's be realistic here. No matter what, Adam Gase will find a way to not get him.
You said 49ers?
Yeah, he'll do some. He'll do something with the Niners, but not with the Jets.
You know what pisses me off though? Like you look at what like Yannick Ngakoue like went for, right? You look at what DeAndre Hopkins went for. If the fucking Texans wanted a washed-up running back, well, not washed up because David Johnson did pretty good, but again, a running back that came off of a pretty bad year and a second-round pick, why the fuck didn't we pick up the phone call and trade Le'Veon Bell and a second-round pick that we got from the Giants? Thank you very much for Leonard Williams, who had a sack. Good for you guys. But why didn't we trade one of those second-round picks and Le'Veon Bell for a big weapon like a DeAndre Hopkins? Wouldn't that be – we would be having a different conversation if Sam had somebody to throw to like DeAndre Hopkins.
Our front office is trash, bro.
No, our front office is good. I like Joe Douglas. I don't like Adam.
I might have to make that phone call.
Well, okay.
I guarantee you, DeAndre was like, I don't want to play for the Giants.
My mistake. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Adam Gase is trash. You're absolutely right.
But don't shit on my guy Joe Douglas. Joe Douglas.
Douglas is good. Adam Gase is still trash though.
I don't want to talk about the Jets anymore.
What you say, John?
I believe we should trade coaches.
Is it AB still a free agent? Why don't, if the Jets did weapon so bad, give him a call?
Do you think we really need? Do you think we really need another headache right now?
I just need a weapon. You basically saying.
Honestly, at this point, I'll take anything. I'll take anything. I don't even care anymore.
I mean,
call up Plaxico. Call up Greg Hardy, get him out of the UFC. Give me everybody that had a problem. I'll care.
I'll play for the Jets at receiver.
Yeah, I'll take Kev. Why not? Fuck it. I don't care.
Right. That's the Jets, man. Giants. Now, ESPN, the people behind ESPN had Saquon ranked as like the behind CMC and Derrick Henry, the third running back coming into this new season. In their latest poll. As we see, we didn't see much. So from my Giants fans, kick it off to you first, John. The woes with the Giants. Now, I can't say Daniel Jones did look pretty decent.
Yeah,
a couple mistakes he made, though. Couple.
That's what I'm saying.
One
decent.
Very important one, but yeah, a couple.
But
he saw what Ben Roethlisberger did to get Juju that first pass, and he tried to do it when he got inside the red zone.
So, John, what do the Giants need to do? You saw how they played the first game. O-line still looks bad. What do the Giants need, man?
I would say if we play against a really, really good defense, coming out for the first game, I feel like the O-line has to, as the season wears on, I think the line will get better because obviously they would have been more seen. We played some preseason games, and it showed because it was like a couple of blocks that they were just completely missing.
Yeah, they missed.
Got tackled 10 out of his 15 carries in behind the line of scrimmage.
Exactly.
That means as soon as he got the ball, someone was already there. 10 times out of his 15 carries. Like, as amazing talent as he is, like
nobody could do nothing with that.
What y'all want him to do? But we played against a very, very, very good defense. Daniel Jones looked solid. Especially that one long drive where he gave us hope, and then he did that. I don't know what. I looked at the ball, just fall. Like, what the fuck was that?
That was pretty bad.
I'm telling you, he thought he could do what he saw Roethlisberger do.
Did you see that the lineman who it was? I can't remember his name, but I know it was I want to say it was 92, the big boy though, that jumped up and got frozen in midair while he caught that interception.
I think wasn't that Cameron Hayward?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. It was pretty hilarious.
But other than that, I felt like that was just another young player mistake Daniel Jones made. Obviously, a vet would have probably seen all this players dead, throw it out of bounds, throw it at the running back. So Saquon was in front of him, but he was covered, so obviously he didn't want to force it.
Yeah.
It would have been or take the
in his defense, though, I think he was trying to make a play, and I think Sam and Daniel have very similar to where they're like, "Fuck, I'm down. Like we're down in the scoreboard. Like I'm down. I need to make a play. We need to do something. Like I'm not getting any help from the run game right now because Saquon couldn't run for shit. He had that one big play where he hurdled that dude. That was off of a screen pass. But I think that was Daniel Jones trying to do too much. I don't think that was more of a rookie mistake. It was more of a like, oh, I think I got this, and then he was just like, oh shit, I don't. Obviously, you regret it.
There was someone in the end zone that would have, if he would have had a clean look, he would have been open.
Oh, of course, yeah. But again, that's trying to do too much. I don't think that's a rookie mistake.
I think at that point he should have just took the sack because we was down at that point. The game was 16-10. We had a long drive. And then that was just that killed the game for us. I would say if we should have been down 3, at least we could have got 3 points. If we took a sack, because you never know what happened. We could have still got a touchdown. If we would have took a sack, threw the incomplete pass, threw it away. But then we just turned the ball over, and that was it for the game. That was the play that killed.
Kev, what's your take on the Giants? Now they do have.
I'll start with the
Bears.
best.
They got Bears next week. Defense
surprised everyone this week.
Yeah, I think the bright spot for the Giants is the defense right now because they actually
they play really well. Yeah,
they put some good tape out there. Not that I was overly surprised that our corners were getting beat, but that's the only weakness right now that we have in our defense, and
I won't say Bradbury played good though.
Yeah, he did, but
he's the vet
Valentine, he got beat a few times, and I'm just like, ugh. But otherwise, our offensive line, Saquon, finished with 60 reception yards and six rushing off of 15 carries, bro. Because literally, I seen on tape. I forget who's that right tackle. Was it Fleming this week? I think so.
Fleming's the right tackle.
Bro, he got turned around completely.
Yeah,
he looked out. He looked outside to help. No, he looked inside to help and misses assignment coming in from the right side. And by the time he turned around, it was like he turned completely around this way, and it was like way too late. Coaches tell you in basketball and in football, bro, if you got to turn your whole body around and you're not using your hips to open up the next direction, it's too late already, bro.
It's over. It's quiet.
He should have just stood straight up and just looked straight. He shouldn't even turn around and look back, bro. It was bad. But otherwise, this week with the Bears surprised, but I think it might and could be a low-scoring game, and hopefully we can win it.
I was saying, but after they played that first game together, they'll have that. You know what I'm trying to say? First game,
worst-case scenario for them was playing arguably the best defensive line in the league.
It does get a little bit easier for them going forward defensively.
Now, how do y'all see the future of the Steelers? Everybody was talking about Ben coming back from these surgeries.
I think
arm surgeries.
Playoff team.
It looked
as long as Ben stays healthy is what I will say.
It looked good.
Yes, it does count on Ben staying healthy, but they are
they were talking about the Browns getting that spot over the Steelers.
I thought they would, but again, I think we need to take week 1 with a grain of salt. Seriously.
For me, it's a little creepy to see them sending Ben to the sideline, and they say he has to wear that black arm warmer on his arm at all times because his elbows got to stay warm. I'm like, that looks a little weird. But
he old.
The guy had a baseball injury.
Yeah,
if he stays healthy,
he's old and he had the injury, so
yeah,
gotta keep that shit limber. But they looked pretty good. Juju still looked good this year. Last year he was a little shitty. This year he said he got the fun back. He felt he's having fun out there with Ben.
He got Ben back. That's what he's saying. He's saying he got Ben back.
But let's talk about the game of the week. Saints, Buccaneers. Now, everybody, the spotlight was on, Tampa, New Orleans, the battle of the 40-year-olds. You got Brady with the new Tampa Bay and got a whole line, got a squad. And then you got Drew Brees with his old reliable, his squad. They just locked up Alvin Kamara for another 5 years. So they got him locked in. But
shout out to the fourth-round pick, though. I mean, fourth-round pick, Alvin Kamara, on the bench behind Melvin Ingram. Melvin Ingram goes, he gets the bag. Good for you, buddy. Good for you.
And so they just lost Mark
Ingram, not Melvin.
Yeah, sorry.
And they got Emmanuel Sanders. But Johnny, how you feeling about your
boy
Brady? How you feel about Go Brady after the game?
He's still the GOAT.
Still the GOAT, easy. But it was one game. You know, it was one game. Obviously, he's not in sync with his receivers yet. And from what I saw, as the season goes, it looks like it's going to be a dangerous team.
What I'm mad about when it comes to Tampa,
John,
I feel Godwin might get ticked. It's over for Mike Evans.
You think so? That's
Brady always throws no name.
He a dunk and dive type of he dunking the ball. That's it. And the one thing about Godwin is he will get in the slot and play there. Mike Evans is on the outside. Brady ain't gonna throw it.
Yo, and Evans is not running like shallow cross routes.
Huh? If you got Mike Evans, it's quiet for him.
Nah, I've been told people that because Evans is not running shallow cross routes. That's just not happening, bro.
All right, so
he's gonna get some love, but he's not gonna get as much love when Jameis was throwing the ball.
Right.
You know, Jameis was throwing 30 picks.
Jameis gonna put it out there though. Go get it. Jameis gonna put it out there. Brady not doing that. Brady
30 for 30.
So it's cooked for
Brady loves of course, again, don't want to be, that guy, but Brady loves the I forget the kid's name, but he calls him Scooter. Brady loves his little small little white boy slot receivers. He loves those guys
because they ain't afraid to go across that.
Julian Edelman.
They're not afraid to go across.
I'll do it, Tom. Yeah, I'll do it.
Home game.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what his name was, but number 10, like you said, Ed.
Danny
Amendola. Him, and he was playing really well though.
Again,
catching them.
Exactly, because they ain't afraid to go across that middle. They barely made the team. They gonna come out and show out. And Buddy knew he was gonna get the ball playing with Brady. Like, yes, Brady love us like our type of player. I'm gonna just keep running across the middle. He gonna give it to me every time. But do you now see Tampa challenging the Saints, John?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Saints defense is much better than Tampa, but
let's also not lie. Drew Brees did not look good. Kamara with 4 touchdowns did kind of help. Losing Michael Thomas is going to hurt for them, but that defense is still really good, John. So
yeah, that's it. Saints have the defense over them, but it was a weak one. Saints have more chemistry than the Bucs, so but the Bucs look like if they get it together, it's going to be a dangerous team in NFC.
Mm-hmm.
Who got O.J. Howard? Because I got Gronk and he ain't do shit.
Yeah, of course. I don't know why Gronk went so high.
I love
Gronk.
I got him like the 6th round, something like that.
Really? Even though I didn't want to do
the 6th round because the rest of us took all of the top
y'all took my guys.
Yeah. Don't sleep on my tight ends, Noah Fant and Jonnu Smith.
Kev, thanks for taking my
guy.
I
always find the sleeper tight ends.
Thanks for taking my guy.
Noah Fant is from Denver, right?
Noah Fant from Denver and Smith from Tennessee.
Noah
Fant had 2 touchdowns last night.
One pick ahead of me, and that's the guy I was going to get, bro.
Yep, you're mad.
You picked him up 2nd round, right? It was 2nd round. You picked Mark Andrews, bro.
Yeah, I didn't take Mark Andrews in the 2nd round. I'm not a psycho.
Yeah, sure.
I was going to pick him up. Then Kev picked him up.
I got him in the 2nd round.
My shit.
Why are you guys getting tight ends so early?
I know I get sidetracked, but fantasy. But let's talk about Dev's.
I drafted that man 5th round.
Dev's team lost also.
I forgot which round, but
which one? Vikings or the Niners?
The Vikings.
Which one of Dev's teams? The Vikings or the Niners?
So both of them lost.
Oh, nice.
So and another dumb move I made. I have Kyler Murray on my fantasy team.
Put him on the bench.
Put him on the bench because I'm just ignoring the Niners.
What did Ben do though?
Ben put up 22 points. Kyler Murray put up 26.
So yeah, it's not a bad. So you're going to lose anyway.
It's still it still wasn't enough for you to beat Tiff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to always
Tiff,
winning this league winning games.
Oh yeah, shout out to
you...
Eagles too. They lost to the Washington football team.
And I wanted to get on. I wanted to get to that because Kev was saying that Washington was gonna come out and play. That defense was gonna play good.
Yeah, I told you Chase might win that game himself, bro.
And they really surprised me how good they were playing. Even Haskins didn't have to do a lot, but looked pretty decent out there.
Bro, Chase is a grown ass man, bro.
Honestly, Chase, he don't look like a rookie. Like when I see
he's grown, son.
Like when I see him next to Kerrigan, I swear I'm like, yo, this nigga look like he's been playing for like ever and shit. Like
he look like Jason Taylor.
Word, like he was at the ball like getting it, then throw it. Huh? What you say?
Read the first one.
Yo.
So Eddie sending me private message. He said he loved me. I got you. So before we move on to NFL, to our next segment, I just wanted to know, was there any surprises besides the Washington game for me, beating the Eagles bum ass? Any other surprises or any bright spots that you guys saw from the first week of football? What did y'all take from the first week of football?
Nobody's tackling for the most part. You got to take week one with a grain of salt. Cam's outfits are awesome. What else?
The Raiders might be good this year.
Can we stop doing doubleheader Monday Night Footballs? Because it was impossible for me to stay on. I know, but like I wanted to watch that Tennessee game so bad, and I was out by like the second series.
Yeah, I went to bed at halftime.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Oh, you made it to halftime.
I knew it was gonna be a low-scoring game regardless, so I was just like,
at half, I cut it off. Like, yeah, it's fine for this year. I'm going to bed.
Bro, after halftime, bro, they only scored like
I'm not
collectively 3 more points.
It could have been high.
It was like 7-7.
He missed 4 field goals.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's 12 points.
Nah, he missed 3 field goals. He got his last one though.
Oh, Joe Burrow is here. Joe Burrow killed it. If it wasn't for fat ass Matt Boswell, they would have probably sent that game to overtime.
Well, I felt bad for him,
game,
but I told somebody that earlier today at work. I was like, "Yo, welcome to the league, Joe Burrow. Your kickers really kicks out here,
right?
Yeah,
because his face looked like Richard Sherman when Russ threw the ball instead of giving it to Beast Mode, bro. He was shook, bro. Burrow was like,
"This happens."
Oh, because that final drive by him was a well orchestrated drive. He's here to ball, bro.
Oh,
and DQ, how you feeling about your boy Dak?
He could have did better, but it's still one game. I feel like maybe it's the first game of the season. He's feeling those first game jitters of a new season. Knowing he has to do extremely well this season, but he'll get better.
How do y'all feel about that Galladay pass? Was that an offensive pass interference?
Of course.
Hell no. But Jalen Ramsey is a soccer player.
Yeah.
No, Galladay. What are you talking about? Galladay? You talking about?
Talking about Gallup.
Yeah,
Gallup. Michael Gallup. Yeah.
But I'm not lying.
He did sell it. He did sell it though.
It wasn't, but that's what makes Jalen one of the best at his position. Period.
It was clearly
smart. And if you ain't
OPI.
cheating, you ain't trying to win, bro.
Nah, but I'm not gonna lie. In week 1, they was calling a lot of those.
A lot of OPIs. Yeah. That's another take for the week. There was a ton of OPIs. I didn't think we'd see so much of it.
I might set the tone for how they're gonna be calling that.
Good. Honestly, I think it's fair because again, there was a lot of plays that didn't go the Jets' way. There were DPIs that pissed me off that weren't DPIs, but I'm glad that it's being called both sides now. Yeah, make it fair.
Also, shout out to my boy Dalvin getting his bag as well.
Who else got their bag?
Stay healthy.
Cooper Kupp, Dalvin Cook.
I think that was it. That's it.
I think it's it.
And because he left your team, is the Legion of Zoom a real thing, Eddie? with Jamal Adams being there?
Maybe.
He was looking. Maybe. He was looking real good out there.
Sure, it's fine.
Sure, bro.
Look, I'm happy for him.
He said back.
But I'm not. I don't want to see him win. You know.
Yeah.
Thank you for the first round pick. That's all I gotta say. Hopefully we use it
right. I'm cool on him too.
Legion of Zoom is looking real. They looking real, man.
I think Russell's looking real.
That too. Looking like MVP, man. Russ might be in that talk this year. But
yeah,
he's always in the talk.
Always in the talk. Never gets it. It's bullshit.
Right. But that new baby got him up there playing like, yeah, he ready.